This is CGTN, China Global Television Network.
Central China's Henan province reports its heaviest rainfall in decades, affecting more than 200,000 people. Mali's interim president says an attempted stabbing was an isolated event as investigations into the knife attack continue. And the U.S. carries out its first airstrike in Somalia under President Biden. Hello and a very warm welcome to Africa Live on CGTN. I'm Lindy Mtongana in Nairobi. Also coming up this hour. In business, Tunisia secures $70 million in funding to support its economic recovery. And in sports, the IOC announces the host city of the 2032 Olympic Games. In our top story this hour, we start in central China's Henan province that is currently battling its heaviest rainstorms in decades. The capital, Zhangzhou, saw 24-hour rainfall topping 620 millimeters from Tuesday to Wednesday. That's close to its average total precipitation in a year. It is also more than double the measure of very heavy rainfall, which stands at 250 millimeters. 16 people have died so far, and about 200,000 people have been relocated. In total, over 287,000 people have been affected. Zhangzhou's subway network has suspended operations. All inbound flights to Zhangzhou Airport before noon today were cancelled, but restrictions have been lifted for the city's toll roads and highways. The People's Liberation Army has mobilized more than 3,000 soldiers to help with relief work. Neighboring provinces have also dispatched over close to 2,000 rescue workers for additional support. President Xi Jinping has given instructions for flood relief work, calling for the safety of people's lives and property to always be put first. Henan authorities have issued the highest emergency response level for flood prevention. Well, in nearby Gongyi city, downpours have caused flooding and landslides, and at least 4 people have died. 14 reservoirs in Gongyi have overflowed. More than 23,000 residents have been relocated. Authorities are facing difficulties in restoring communications, electricity and water supplies. There have been landslides in the mountainous areas affecting roads. Some sections of the National Highway 310 Baihe overpass have collapsed. Rescue operations are now underway. Well, meanwhile, turning to similar events in Europe, the death toll from deadly floods continues to climb, with at least 200 people confirmed dead and many still missing. Police and military officials are continuing to search for victims, while towns in the flood zone work to clean up the destruction left in the wake of the disaster. Trent Murray has more from North Rhine-Westphalia in Germany.
Almost a week after deadly floods devastated northwest Germany, communities continue the painstaking task of cleaning out their homes and salvaging what's left of their possessions. The repair bill from the disaster continues to climb, with roads, rail and electricity networks still down. Arriving in the town of Bad Münstereifel to inspect the damage, Chancellor Angela Merkel came armed with her government checkbook, pledging almost $500 million in emergency funding to flood victims.
Tomorrow at the cabinet meeting in Berlin, we will set a programme on motion about financial help. It is about unbureaucratic immediate aid which will be paid out, together with the state who will pass that legislation on Thursday, as the Prime Minister told me. The financial aid must go to the people as soon as possible, who more often than not have nothing more than what they wear on their bodies.
Piles of debris line many of the streets in the affected region, awaiting collection from stretched recovery crews.
It's just unimaginable. I mean, these are just things, but we know many people who've been much worse affected. But each object here has somebody's memories in it.
This does remain a real multi-agency recovery effort. Fire and rescue services from neighbouring states are here to help. We've got a number of ambulances as well. Even the German military is on scene providing logistical support, and the German Red Cross is helping coordinate donations. One of the most in-demand items is bottled water, because authorities say that in many areas the tap water is still unsafe to drink. Questions remain over why warnings weren't widely shared in low-lying communities ahead of the downpours. So far,
Ah, okay. They're taking the live. Ah, okay. Okay, Sawa. And then we continue where we were with Mali. Okay, Sawa. Sorry, Alan, are they going to, must we back announce what's happening? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Say that again? They'll take a promo. Ah, okay.